What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha, and we're continuing with the tandem of a demo slash rarity mixed with a live performance. And for the first half of that this time around, we're going to listen to a version of Soft Rains of April provided by a member of the Aha family, David. Shout out to you. And it's listed as a piano version. So obviously the tune itself, I don't know if people would describe it as a ballad, but it's a bit slower and heavier than a lot of their tunes from the first couple albums. It certainly still has some percussion power to it as well as some synth work, which indeed, as I think about the listing of the tune as a piano version, I'm thinking some of the melody that we hear in keyboard form will be done in a more true piano style. Say that 3 times fast. So yeah, my expectation is that it'll take the more electronic sound of certain parts of the original and render it within a more traditional piano instrumental configuration. But yeah, maybe there will be other differences as well. Let's hear it. And again, shout out to David. This is Aha, a Soft Rains of April version listed as a piano version.
Mom, are you going to do it now? Well, when you start, you mustn't be talking when he starts playing the piano.
That's okay, don't worry about that.
He wants that too. Okay.
The soft rains of April are over. The soft rains of April are over. Anybody home now? I am on the phone now, please. And the soft rains of April are over. The ferry crossed the waters to Dover. Over. Anybody home now? I am on the phone and I'd like to come back. Is it raining back home? I'm so alone. Just got up today and my thoughts are miles away with you. Well, they came me 4 years, 3 more to go. Keep writing letters, time's passing so slow. Time's passing so slow. The soft rains of April are over.
That was lovely. So definitely shorter than the original version of the tune. How long was that? About 2.5. So yeah, I think it's at least, I don't know, like a minute or maybe 45 seconds shorter than the album track. Melodically, it is clearly identifiable as the album track, and yet it's a very different experience hearing it in that rendering. Much more minimal and stripped down, seemingly more naked or vulnerable, for lack of a better way to express it. But I think Morton sounds fantastic on the vocals. I'm assuming that's also Morton on the piano. I don't know what the implication of the beginning, I remember that David said, like, a couple of the tunes he shared, and indeed, he shared a couple of tunes by Morton in a sort of rarity configuration, or, not the standard version of those tunes. More on that coming. But yes, I don't know if the implication is if that was Morton, or if, maybe it was Mags, like, also in the studio. I'm gonna guess it was Morton doing a, singer-songwriter, piano poet type of performance, but ultimately I think his voice sounded really good in that. A couple moments where he really rises high above the piano, which is for the most part pretty low key. It's not that he doesn't play a couple of the chords in a more forte style, but the voice, again, in a few moments here and there, really rises high above the rest of the sonics. So yeah, again, it's the tune I know, but ultimately done in a way that makes it feel very different as it hits. So yeah, once again, shout out to David. This was a cool rarity to hear. And as I said, there's a couple surprises from Morton coming. I should also mention that David shared an acoustic version of Summer Moved On, so we'll look forward to that at some point in the future. Do let me know what you think of this, and I will see you next time. Peace.